Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Project Overload. I am Phoenix King 1, also known as Jared Jackson. With me, as always, is the other half of our dynamic duo of fun and adventurement. I don't know if that's an actual word, but I don't really care at this point.
It is now.
Yeah, it's a word now. And of course, that voice you hear is Mr. Satan Fish himself, Jesse Daniel.
Bow before me.
And with us is a very, very special inclusion. We kind of gave up on the bit like 4 episodes, but the most depressed man I know, the real introvert, Mr. Doom and Gloom himself, Logan.
How come I'm never introduced by some strange internet name that you probably made up when you're in 6th grade?
Actually, I came up with it when I was in 10th grade, so fuck you.
Me.
There's an interesting story behind mine. No, there's not.
Yeah.
The whole story behind mine is me and my buddy would always play on opposite sides, and he always called himself Jesus Fish, so I just started calling myself Satan Fish.
I was Phoenix King was my actual gamer tag for my original Xbox because I liked Marcus Phoenix, and I was like, I'm a fucking king. And so
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a really stupid reason. And they made me add the one when I got Xbox Live. So that's just fucking. What do you want your cool, fun internet name to be?
I don't know.
Dr. Void. I'm going to call you Dr. Void because you're void of all human emotion.
When I started playing on Steam, they made me add Prime because someone else had stolen Satan Fish.
Satan. Oh my god, you're Prime.
I'm Satan Fish Prime.
Holy fuck. You've spawned.
Yeah.
You've respawned an entire army of Satan fishes.
Apparently.
Fish eye.
My Steam account's linked to my PlayStation Network account, so I have PSN underscore on the front of my actual Steam.
Hey.
Oh.
Cool.
I made it when I bought Portal 2 because Steam tried that thing where they link the two together.
What's your Steam name? It's like Corvo or something.
Yeah, right now it is.
Yeah. Corsican.
Are you going to change it?
I mean,
he is now. It's on the internet.
Somebody knows something about me. I've got to change it.
Yeah. Oh God.
Everything must be destroyed. He's wiping us off the face of the planet as well.
What we don't talk about is the fact that Logan, we have a strict agreement in which I can't say his last name, and also even just calling him Logan, it's kind of pushing it on the internet.
What you have to understand about Logan is that he's actually an alien from another planet.
He's been sent here to study our introverts and to learn their ways because they will inherit the earth after us normies are all murdered.
Yeah, you're all going to go outside and be killed.
By the sun.
Yeah, by the sun.
We have a little
Look at my skin. I haven't been outside in years.
Yeah, he's very pasty.
Well, what's crazy about that is because he doesn't go outside, he already missed his mothership back to his home planet, so.
He's kind of just stuck here now. He's like, fuck it, I'll just join these three idiots.
I was actually an alien sleeper agent, but I just hit snooze.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
Usually we have like a strong political or I wouldn't say life-changing, but like a more serious topic. Today, in lieu of the fact that just there's so much just crap lately.
Well, and we did have an actual topic to discuss today. We didn't want to discuss women's issues without any women.
Yeah. So next week we're gonna have Jesse's lovely girlfriend Sarah.
Yes.
And we're gonna try to get another one of our friends to join us so we have a little bit more of a perspective. And we're gonna talk about how there's a huge gap in the STEM department with the ladies.
How fewer women there are in science and technology.
And we'll give our stupid white male privileged opinions, and then we'll get the stupid white women's opinion.
I love the idea that you just announced that they're going to be like, no, I've got stuff to do, and you're just going to drag them in here and set them in with this
microphone. Well, I wouldn't say drag.
You have no choice.
That's why God made.
I get paid more than you get in here.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we get paid nothing for this podcast.
Well, I don't know about the other girl, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to understand what Jesse told me Sarah's game.
Yeah.
So we'll at least have Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah definitely wants to be on the show for that. She would be here today, but she ended up having to work today, so.
That sucks. But instead, we're just going to talk about movies and the lack of the fact that Logan's only seen 3 in his life. It's The Goonies, the original Power Rangers movie, and Mr. Magoo's Wild Adventure.
3 very important films. Let's be honest
Yeah.
here. I mean,
I only hit the high note.
I'll tell you what, man. I was on Netflix the other day, and was watching. Was looking for like something along the lines of Fight Club. So I looked up Brad Pitt. So like, I haven't seen Fight Club, and I don't know where my Blu-ray copy is. And it's got one of my favorite plot twists at the end.
I don't think Netflix has Fight Club, does it?
It did
Did it?
at one point, and then I bought it on Blu-ray. 'Cause I was like, it's totally gonna go away. The licensing's gonna go away. I thought like, yeah, I'm so smart for doing this, and then I lose it like a month later. But
Why you don't buy physical media?
That's
no,
right.
I do. Fuck you.
Just install everything on
Embrace the future.
Just buy a
No.
terabyte hard drive and install everything you want to watch on there.
Yeah,
Or buy 3. Like,
he's fancy.
I don't think I'll ever use it. Well, that's not true. I didn't think I'd ever filled this laptop up with movies and stuff, but I did that real quick.
I'm
Yeah.
almost out of space on the hard drive.
Yeah.
Damn. But
There's just so much stuff now.
Yeah, it's
I
all
mean-
midgets.
oh god, oh god, yes, we're in a.
Logan, let's not get into your weird kinky midget porn phase.
If you like midget mud wrestling, I can agree with them. Midget wrestling is really fun. Actually, or the dwarf wrestling. We're really PC here at the Project Overload. Means
We're PC-13.
You wanted to be
politically
PC,
crappy.
why'd
you know what?
You wanted to be PC. Why'd you invite me back?
So movies. It's 2017, so I guess we should start with some of the
Is it?
2017 movies.
I really need to see the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh, dude, I'm so
Anything
looking
with Sam
forward.
Jackson and Ryan Reynolds in it.
I'm
you
so
want-
looking forward to that movie.
You've got me sold. And
They're
then
going to be really funny together.
Logan's movie's coming up pretty soon here too. Ragnarok. Logan, he doesn't.
I like
watch
Thor.
He hates it.
Well,
for reasons.
let's be honest about something here. The Thor movies are pretty ridiculous.
Yes,
They're not
But-
great.
But the best part about
They're
the Thor
fun.
movies is that they're ridiculous.
It's
Yeah.
comic Thor. I don't like.
I really
like-
like comic Thor.
I like Jane Foster Thor. She was fun.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I like his newer stuff, but old like ridiculous
What
blue
about-
pants.
Hey, man, what about Beta Ray Bill?
Beta Ray Bill. I'm not gonna count him as a Thor. He's better.
Come on.
I'm not gonna degrade Beta Ray Bill to that fucking level.
I like Beta Ray Bill.
I
He's
should
fun.
say that Logan's looking at me angrily because Thor is his favorite superhero.
He's not. He's one of my favorites.
Who's your absolute favorite? If you could, all of them are hanging off on a cliff, and you can only save one. Who would you say?
That's a really weird question because my favorite one has a healing factor.
Is
Oh, is it
It is
Wolverine?
Wolverine.
So I wouldn't save Wolverine.
He would
because he'll be fine.
he would save none of them, but only his favorite would survive.
Well, Deadpool would survive.
That's true.
I'd save the person that could kill Deadpool. I'd have to think about that a long
So
time.
you'd save Deadpool?
Yeah,
Because
See,
only
literally,
Deadpool
he
can
got
kill
sick and
Deadpool.
tired of killing them over universe. He's like, "Fuck it, I'll just kill myself."
I need 2 of every superhero to be hanging on a ledge, so I can save one Deadpool, so that he can go down there and they can kill each other. And
Yeah,
2 Wolverines.
that's right. Okay.
Because who doesn't? Old Man Wolverine and regular. Because Old Man Logan.
Old Man
So
Logan is
good.
pretty cool.
Logan the movie was really good.
Have you ever read any of the Young Avengers comics?
Yes.
Patriot.
Patriot's really cool. Patriot and Warlock are about the only 2 characters of like the Young Avengers I liked. The whole like Hulkling would turn out to be a Skrull, or not a Skrull, a Skrull.
Yeah. Well, there's this comic series within that where it takes place a little bit in the future, and it's Wolverine, right? He's like decrepit, and Dust shows up, and she believes her soul has been stolen, so she's pretty evil now, and she just uses her sand body to like basically kill Wolverine by like scrubbing away all of his flesh and organs and everything down to all that's left is the adamantium.
And then there's the Laura
Women,
Kinley run, the X-23 run of Wolverine, in which Wolverine dies because they pour like a butt ton of adamantium on him,
Yeah.
and he just hardens and dies.
X-23 is, I think she's the current Wolverine
Yeah.
in the comic series right now, and she's pretty fantastic. Let's
I
be
love her.
honest here.
A
She's-
couple of my friends aren't too happy with that, but it's like, fuck it. If they're gonna give it to anyone, give it to her. Because she's actually like,
I mean, she is basically Wolverine's heir.
no. Because
Yeah,
everyone knows his son's a douche. Don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
bother to ask.
What's his name? Draken.
Yeah, Draken.
Yeah.
Don't even bother to ask.
Well, he's just got so much going on, and then there's the Ferals. The Ferals are just no fun either.
How about that Blade Runner 2499?
Oh yeah, I'm actually looking for that. I'm looking forward to that.
Wow, they made that many movies.
Yeah.
And you know it's got
That crappy joke. It's so good.
God, what's that guy's name? That's playing the new cop.
You mean
Because
Ryan Gosling?
Yes.
Also known as the Angel Among Men.
Ryan Gosling. I
He's
think
a handsome dude, okay?
from the commercials, from the previews, it looks like he's just gonna nail it.
He looks pissed, and I love it.
Well, that's how you look when you're a Blade Runner cop.
He looks like, and here's the thing, like I love the fact that like Ridley Scott and Harrison Ford get into that argument on whether Decker's a synth,
Yeah.
dirty synthetic.
Hey man, you gotta love the sense though.
What do you think? I don't think Decker is. But then again, I do like the director's cut a lot better than the original.
Oh, the director's cut is the best.
And at the end, one of them synthetic.
I'm cool with that, actually.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But-
I liked it better than I liked the original cut of Highlander 2.
Highlander 2 is a stupid movie. They should have just quit.
The director's cut of Highlander 2 is a lot better. But the original cut of it, where they're all aliens, he's saying here, "Do you remember Zathura?" No, I don't remember it because it's the bullshit thing you made up so that you could have this whole alien conflict in your movie, and it's dumb. You're dumb.
It gets to the whole point of like you're doing something for the sake of doing it. It's not good. If you're doing it like for the sake of doing it, at least write it well. Don't shit on the previous
Right.
property.
Now I like the director's cut where they change it from aliens to they were members of an advanced race that existed on Earth.
That's fine, but still, Highlander's one. That's what I'm just gonna start like.
Highlander 1 and the series.
I plan to get insanely like ripped and jacked as an old man. I'm just gonna walk around like probably L.A. just for the hell of it.
You know what the best part about Highlander 1?
What?
That I haven't seen it.
Fuck you.
I have it. We should watch it sometime.
We should. It's amazing.
It's amazing. We can do that for a podcast one.
Well, here's
One
the
day.
thing. So I was actually like thinking, when I get old, I'm probably gonna like pull a Keith Richards in my old age.
Oh yeah,
Just do everything.
just never die.
Yeah, just never die. I'm gonna do what Keith Richards did and just never die.
You know how Keith Richards stays alive, right? He sucks the life out of everyone else in Hollywood.
Technically, he's not alive. He's been dead for the past 50 years.
His body just doesn't know.
There we are. There we are. But I'm gonna carry on a giant claymore and do like what they did in Highlander, and just cut my chest and say, "There can only be one." God dang it! I love Highlander. I'm gonna watch Highlander today.
You know Sarah's a MacLeod?
Really?
Yeah,
It's so cool.
like the actual MacLeod, like that was in the movie.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was so cool. That's like 96% of the reason why we're dating.
You would know if you watched the movie. You will know because we're gonna get you to watch the movie.
So
So
far, you haven't gotten me to watch anything. So
the best part about Highlander 1 is Sean Connery. Sean
Sean
Connery
Connery plays Sean Connery.
Sean Connery is a Scotsman pretending to be an Egyptian, pretending to be a Spaniard, pretending to be a Scotsman.
Which, like, I'm a Spaniard and I'm still going to talk like Sean Connery. Fuck you.
It's like I was born over 3,000 years ago in Egypt, and I've been serving in the Spanish court, but here's my Scottish accent.
Well, it's the thing. Craig Ferguson, who's one of my favorite comedians, says it best. Sean Connery only does one character, the badass Scotsman. He's like, I'm in Highlander. Fuck you. I have a Scottish accent.
He's been playing James Bond since the 60s.
He has.
That's what it is. He's just never stopped being James Bond.
As much as I hate to admit it, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was an awful movie, but God, did he make it fun.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Sean Connery makes everything he's done fun. It's the alcoholism.
Hell, I even sat through part of The Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes, a movie I hate.
Isn't that the one where they bullshit a 14th chapter in The Art of War? No, that was the movie The Art of War.
No, it's like worse than like San Francisco
What the
Japanese.
hell was that?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna die.
I think you're just hungry.
Are you about to implode?
Apparently.
Do I need to back up?
Well, that's an explosion. If I implode, don't worry.
No,
You're gonna be sucked.
Gonna suck
Yeah,
forward.
you're just gonna suck in anyway because I'm gonna implode into a
Black
hole.
Yeah.
We can talk about black holes.
I could become a white dwarf. That would be cool.
Why do they have to be white, Jesse?
Well,
Because he's white.
yeah, according to my DNA test.
Okay, that is true. But like, no, Rising Sun is this like, and I can't really call it crappy because people may like it. It's just, to me, it wasn't good. It's like Sean Connery is like a former Interpol Scotsman that knows like all about Japanese culture, and Wesley Snipes is this LA cop, and it's just someone's like, remember, you don't go in there, you don't bow your head. That's fucking retarded. Like, what? Wesley Snipes? You can't say that to him. He'll just evade you like he did taxes. Chris Tucker's got a great bit. Is like Wesley Snipes about fucking everybody. Like, Wesley will kick your fucking ass.
Yeah.
I love Chris Tucker.
So how do you feel about the Justice League movie that's coming out?
I'm worried because I'm a huge Justice League fan.
Well, Gal Gadot is going to do a great job.
Ben Affleck.
Jason Momoa is going to do a great job.
He'll finally make do something no one else has ever done. Make Aquaman actually relevant.
That's not true. That's not entirely
Fuck
true.
you, Aquaman.
The animated Justice League show.
That's literally the only good incarnation.
It really is. But
Aquaman sucks. He's pointless. Oh, I can talk to fish. I can get the Kraken. You ever read Injustice? Superman bitch punches that thing. I give a.
I demand that I am let direct an Aquaman movie.
we're getting an Aquaman movie with Jason Momoa in 2018. So
no, but it has to be directed by me.
Dude is gonna have some.
What are you gonna do?
Well, it's directed by James Wan, and he has directed. Let's see what else he's directed. Let's see here. The Conjuring 2, Saw, Insidious 2, more Saw.
Okay, so we're getting a horror movie Aquaman.
We're getting a horror movie. Oh, he directed several MacGyvers. Several of the MacGyver episodes.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy fuck, really?
Yeah, he directed. Oh, but it's the 2017 series.
Oh,
Never mind.
the bad one.
Yeah.
The actor, I can't think of his name. He was okay. I've seen him in other stuff. That fucking long hair. You don't shit on a beautiful 1980s thing.
Oh my God, they're doing a Mortal Kombat remake, and he's producing it.
Of course. Let's just fucking stop making Mortal Kombat movies, please.
And he produced Annabelle Create. Yeah, you're right. We're getting a horror movie Aquaman, and I mean it kind of makes sense. Look at who's going to be in it.
We got Black Manta.
We got Willem Dafoe is going to be in it. Nicole Kidman.
You know what? I want Willem Dafoe. Like
Amber Heard for some reason.
There's a lot of talk about them doing a standalone Joker movie with Leonardo DiCaprio as the Joker. It's like an origin story.
No.
That's what I said. But if you're going to do it, give it to Willem Dafoe. Fun fact. My favorite guitarist.
Guitarist.
Yeah.
Guitarist.
Fuck you, man. But
is a guitarist something that the doctor flies
yeah,
around
that's what I'm
in
saying.
when he's jamming out?
That's what I'm saying. Is like the inside of his guitar case is a lot bigger than the outside. But guitarist is a dude named Trevor Rabin. He made one of the very first commercially done Yes albums, and Yes is one of the best. They're probably, in my opinion, and a lot of musicians will agree with me that have heard them. They're one of the most talented rock bands ever. These guys have they take what you think of as great music and blow it out of the water.
I'm gonna say something, and you're probably gonna not agree, but one of my favorite guitarists is Zakk Wylde.
No, he's fucking talented, but
Yeah.
like the thing is like Trevor Rabin has a way of destroying a damn guitar. He's one of my favorites. He's also, after he got done with Yes, he made solo projects and now he writes for movies. He's done a lot of like he did the soundtrack for Armageddon. Bruce Willis's great movie about Bruce Willis.
That was a good movie. I enjoyed Armageddon.
It's about John McClane becoming a rocket pilot and fighting.
Well, that's because that's the character that actually the character that Bruce Willis has been playing the most is Hudson Hawk.
No, he's John McClane. That's all I ever see.
Yeah, that's true. Hudson Hawk is when he had hair.
I'm spacing out so bad that I keep hearing the words you're saying as different things. So for a second, I thought we were talking about Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
That show came out 20 years ago.
God.
My friend and I, we have this saying. It started because we were both watching Doctor Who, and we both heard.
Were you in one of the episodes?
We didn't hear what he actually said, and at this point, I can't remember what it was he actually said. But we both swear up and down he said the word donut calendar. And
the fuck?
And we were like, what the fuck is a donut calendar?
Was this new Doctor Who or old Doctor
Who? It was 2005.
So he probably did.
This is Eggleston.
Yeah, it was Eggleston.
Eggleston probably said that.
So we kept going back.
Isn't Eggleston your favorite? Sorry to sidetrack you.
No, Tenet.
Fuck yeah.
Tenet is generally everybody's favorite.
Tenet's the best.
Yeah. So we kept going back to try to figure it out, but we never could. I mean, we did eventually figure out what it was, but I can't remember what it was. But so we decided that from now on, anytime you hear something that somebody says and you hear it incorrectly, it's called the donut calendar.
Yeah.
So that's just what we refer to it as, a donut calendar.
More you know.
But Tenet was great. He was lively. He was, just heart and soul in that show. And then he had the very emotionally scarring moment where I don't want to go. And somebody, I can't remember who it was like, oh, he's being a bitch. Like, fuck you. That was an emotional time for me.
My favorite thing about David Tennant is I watched that entire series with him as the Doctor.
Yeah.
And then I saw an interview on BBC, and he sounds so different. I'm like, what the
It's
fuck
because he's actually Scottish.
I know.
He's playing Scrooge McDuck on fucking DuckTales, and it's amazing.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god. I thought I was going in geared up to hate on this show. But
it's so good.
David fucking Tennant and Scrooge McDuck.
Well, even beyond that, it's so good. I mean, Nostalgia Critic did a review of it.
Have you watched it?
I've not seen it yet, but
it's
I watched.
It's on YouTube. It's an hour long. It's 2 episodes. It's so. I was up at 2 a.m. and I couldn't sleep, and I was giddy off my ass watching this. I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is my childhood all over again."
So Nostalgia Critic did a review of it, in which he was like, he was like you. He was geared up to hate it because he loved the original and he thought the remake was going to suck. But the writing is amazing. The character development is amazing.
Everything that you loved about the original DuckTales and added deeper layers. Huey, Louie, and Dewey aren't stupid anymore.
And they're not the same duck anymore either. They have actual personalities that differentiate them.
I can't think of her name. The sidekick. She's not like the
She's not annoying anymore.
She's got fucking shit.
Yeah, she's crazy. I liked it.
Kate Mochi. Kate Mochi plays.
They said that this new DuckTales is a lot like Gravity Falls.
It is. You kind of see it, and they're basically taking everything you loved about the old DuckTales, like the actual heart and soul of DuckTales.
Yeah.
Adding some new flavor to it, but keeping it true to what it was.
Yep.
So, you got amazing cast, really good writing, and childhood nostalgia. If more properties would do that instead of just pumping out shit for the sake of pumping out shit, it was. I can't wait. It comes out September 3rd.
Did you ever watch DuckTales, Logan? No. It's
now
it's a good show.
All they got to do is give me Darkwing Duck and the Mighty Ducks show, and I have my Duck trilogy, and I'm good.
My only problem with the Mighty Ducks show, though,
it was so good.
But everything was a pun.
But it was all dark and seedy, but funny, and I liked it. Same thing with Darkwing Duck.
Well, I mean, the thing with that is you had Tim Curry as the bad guy.
Did you? He fucking told why he actually lost the Joker role in the early '90s show.
Why?
He got bronchitis and they fired him.
Oh, that's stupid.
But
I mean,
then
don't get me wrong. Hamill is an amazing Joker.
He's the Joker. I'm not gonna accept anyone else.
Yeah.
I've heard Tim Curry. He was just gonna be more like dark and seedy. Hamill brought like something different. So you know what?
Well, Mark Hamill is actually insane.
It sucks. Yeah. It sucks for Tim Curry. Like, I'm a huge Tim Curry fan.
Well, I mean, it's not like it hurt Tim Curry's career.
No.
Tim Curry is in literally everything. He's even in the remake of the Rocky Horror Show.
I'm hoping he makes a little cameo in the remake of It.
Oh, that would be good too. I'm really looking forward to it. It comes out this Friday.
I'm going to try to see it. I probably won't be able to. My buddy's going to go see it at night.
I've seen the commercials, and the guy they got playing Pennywise is creepy as shit, and I love it.
It's great. I think this one, hopefully, they got good writing, and it's going to be great. But I'm geared up, and I don't even like horror movies, and I'm pumped up for it.
Don't get me wrong. Tim Curry was a great Pennywise. The real reason that movie suffers so much is the stupid CGI monster.
I know, that's what I was going to say. It's like, it does not hold up. As a child, it scared the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
But now that, like, it's 2017, it's the same thing with Final Destination. They're trying to scare you, but ultimately I just laugh. Oh, God.
There's a musical parody of Payphone. It's a Game of Thrones parody.
Oh my God.
Where they make it seem like the lead singer of Maroon 5 is addicted to Game of Thrones, and he talks about how he wants to be a member of the Night's Watch.
For Red Nose Day.
And they joke about the White Walkers, and they use the Abominable Snowman from Rudolph as the White Walker.
That's great. For Red Nose Day a couple years ago, the entire cast of Game of Thrones did a musical.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
A joke. And Chris Martin of Coldplay was writing it. It was funny as fuck. You saw Ramsay and what's the Jon Snow's bitch?
Egret?
No, not Egret. No, that's his love. The bitch, the dude who betrayed them and got his dick cut off.
Oh, Theon
and Ramsay, they look at each other. And there's like an intense moment of silence. And then they hug, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, those guys are actually best friends off the show.
Yeah. But God, I love Ramsay.
The guy that played Ramsay is going to be in a new show coming up, a comedy show.
He's also going to be in Humans, playing a bad guy again.
Yeah. I mean, once you get typecast, you kind of just get typecast.
Unless you're Johnny Depp. Actually, no, he's typecast as the psycho.
Johnny Depp is typecast as Johnny Depp. When someone writes a script and they're looking at it, they're like, crap. They're like, crap, I just wrote Johnny Depp. This is going to be a crappy movie.
The gay love fest that Tim Burton and Johnny Depp have right now.
Johnny Depp is a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
You're either going to get Pirates of the Caribbean or you're going to get Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There's no in between.
I'd argue that Pirates of the Caribbean is 50-50.
Well, that's because they went and made so many. I'm talking Black Pearl.
Okay.
You're either going to get Black Pearl or you're going to get Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I like the remake of that, actually.
Well, it's supposed to be closer to the book, but I mean, let's be honest. Johnny Depp was a little bit creepy.
Dude, I love Willy Wonka. It's still one of my favorite movies.
Oh, dude, and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that's going to be a classic forever. And it's 100% because of Gene Wilder. It has absolutely nothing to do with that goddamn kid who is so annoying. The Charlie in both of them. Okay, so Charlie in Willy Wonka is just this annoying little shit that you have to put up with for an hour and a half. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is literally Jesus, and I hate him and I want him to stop. It's like, you don't need a Christ Messiah in your frickin' kids movie. Stop it.
They saved him. Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello. My sister and I literally quote that.
Whenever I hear that, I always expect the Duloc from Shrek, the little town musical thing to start playing. It's like, Duloc is.
Oh my God, I want to fucking kill them.
Right?
Speaking of movies, I have another movie based on a kid's thing that I watched.
Okay.
BFG. Did either of you see that?
My mother and my brother started watching that with my niece, and I was watching it, and there's a lot of fucked up shit in that
There
movie.
is. I love that movie because I
Yeah.
love the source material. That was my favorite book as a kid.
You know,
I've only
That
seen
book
bits
got-
and pieces.
I feel like that
Is
book
it
got
good?
written when I was
I
partially
loved it.
adult.
You know what? I'm gonna check it out today. I'm actually gonna sit down.
It
I was
looks beautiful.
babysitting my best
Oh, no,
friend's kids.
The art for it is amazing. A giant kidnaps a kid.
There's
But-
nothing wrong with that.
Kidnaps an
He's
orphan.
a tiny giant.
Dennis-
He's small.
But he has
Dennis
giant
Rodman did
ears.
that to Kim Jong Un all the time. Come on, Kim, let's go play some basketball, man. I'm telling you,
Why is he obsessed with Dennis Rodman?
wouldn't you be? I mean,
I don't know. There's a lot of metal on that man's face. And I've seen some Dennis Rodman movies. They're not very good.
He's what was that fucking secret agent one he did back then?
With Dane Cook.
Yeah, oh my god, fucking Dane Cook.
That was back when Dane Cook thought he was a comedian.
Dane Cook's gotten a lot better now that he's.
You know,
kinda
he
like,
was in American Gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did really good in that movie. I mean,
Dane
that
Cook,
series.
he has like his later work, like after he becomes less of an annoying cunt.
That's when he got off the drugs.
Yeah, like after he's like kind of now that today I can do some of this stuff. But I mean, really, like when it comes to comedians, Don Rickles, George Carlin, and Richard Pryor are my three favorites.
Well, Carlin is amazing.
Carlin he doesn't give a shit. He'll tell you. He craps on both sides.
He did, of course.
He did.
He being passed away now.
Don
but-
Rickles just does it to everyone, doesn't care. He has no filter.
So I was watching SG1, and you know who I saw on it talking about comedians? Don DeLuise.
Dom DeLuise is amazing.
Yeah.
Cannonball Run, still one of my favorite Bird Reynolds movies.
He's one of the few people you can remember from your childhood without actually ever knowing who he was, because his voice was in so many animated films.
That, and also does one of the best scenes in Blazing Saddles. They're out your hand. Stick out your tush. I don't
Yeah.
remember the whole thing, but
Dom DeLuise was amazing.
Mel Brooks is probably one of my favorite comedical geniuses because for one thing, him and Gene Wilder made some of the best movies of all time. Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, the original producers. Young Frankenstein. I said it twice because I'm probably going to watch it this afternoon. It's amazing.
Well, and of course it's a Mel Brooks film, and Mel Brooks films are generally really good.
You know who's also really funny?
Who?
It's named Mel Gibson. I'm just kidding. He's not.
Yeah,
He
he used to be a great actor, and
He still
and
is. I
then he
mean,
became insane.
he's still a really good actor. He's kind of getting away from like that psychotic way he was.
Yeah.
Like Edge of Darkness, which was like he's supposed to be his comeback film. It's really good. I haven't seen like the one about his daughter, but Get the Gringo,
Yeah.
hands down. This is post psychotic Mel. Hands down, one of my favorite Mel Gibson movies because you kind of see he's back.
Yeah.
He's probably still completely off his mind. He technically, really, can we ever say he wasn't? I mean, I've seen all 4 Lethal Weapons a cajillion times.
Well, you got the thing is you've got Mel Gibson crazy, and then you've got Charlie Sheen crazy,
Charlie
and
Sheen's
Tom
crazy.
and Tom Cruise is like way at the other end, past Mel Gibson crazy.
I would say it's more Mel, Charlie, Tom. As much as I love him, well, no, he's just a little off. He's not crazy.
He thinks he has an alien inside of him.
No, not
And
not,
that if
not
he-
Tom Cruise. I was thinking
Oh.
about Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah, no, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is just really, really Republican. Clint Eastwood is
He's just a curmudgeon. That's his thing.
he's super Republican. He's like who's the guy that played Moses on Ten Commandments? Charlton Heston. He's Charlton Heston now.
Yeah. But God, Tom Cruise is I'll
How do
tell
you-
you what, the whole like Oprah thing, everyone goes back to that. That was a scary moment.
You know, we've talked about some remakes already. How do you feel about the Baywatch movie?
I refuse to see it.
Yeah,
If it doesn't have David Hasselhoff running down the street,
I feel like he's got to be in there somewhere.
he makes a cameo.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a movie called that Kim Jeong, the dude who played like the crazy Asian guy in Hangover.
Oh, Ken.
Kim Jong.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Kim.
He's an actual doctor.
Yes, he's an actual doctor.
Yeah.
And he's really, really funny. Like,
I watched a YouTube video of him answering medical questions off Twitter. It's one of the funniest things I've seen.
his stand-up's amazing.
Yeah, I'm really glad that he got into comedy and stuff because he's hilarious, but he's also super smart and like he's on the list of celebrities you don't know have college degrees. Like, there's so many of them.
Yep.
So many of them graduated from Harvard and Yale.
I mean, fucking Natalie
How many
Portman's
of
a
those are
genius.
honorary?
I think there's 2 of them that were honorary, but a lot of them actually did graduate like full on.
Natalie Portman was actually missed the premiere of one. I think it was Clone Wars
Yeah,
because she had a graduation for her. I think either master's or bachelor's degree.
I think it was her master's at the time. She graduated really early too. She's
She's
really
also
smart.
really, really intelligent.
Yeah.
I love Natalie.
They make a
Portman.
joke about her Harvard years on SNL in one of the Lonely Island musicals, where she talks about in Harvard she just smoked weed all the time and then she would cheat. Well, that was something that happened.
Is that you?
To release the podcast.
No, we haven't lost a podcast. Actually, we've gone over. We're at the 43-minute mark now.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. We've had fun talking and riffing.
We have done nothing productive in the last hour.
That's part of our mantra.
That's basically our show.
Yeah, like I say every week, this is the show where we talk about things that probably aren't going to affect your actual day life and probably don't matter in the grand scheme of things, but we're going to still talk about them. And as always, have a great day. God bless.